Good morning. We're working through 2 Timothy, and yesterday I mentioned verses 1 and 2, and I want to continue with verses 3 through 4. 3 through 4, after Paul has referred to Timothy as his beloved child, he says, "I thank God whom I serve, as did my ancestors, with a clear conscience, as I remember you constantly in my prayers night and day. As I remember your tears, I long to see you, that I may be filled with joy." First, this is just dripping with emotion. It's dripping with emotion because he sees Timothy as a beloved child, because he is deeply invested into the discipleship relationship. It also has a special highlight about the nature of Paul's intercession for Timothy, and this is what I want to focus on. He says, "I remember you constantly." Constantly. It's used, that Greek word is used one other time in Romans chapter 9, verse 2. It's translated unceasing. It's actually there about unceasing anguish. But there's this sense of perpetuity, always being recycled, without cessation. I remember you without cessation, constantly, in my prayers night and day. And then he reflects upon his emotional connection to Timothy. Here's what I want you to think about today. Who in your life consumes your thoughts? Who in your life sits on your soul in such a way that you feel like you need to constantly be interceding for them? There are people who are bearing burdens right now around you. There are people that you are invested in. There are people you have deep relationship with. It's not bad for seasons to have burdens that really sit on your soul. You don't want to be so consumed by them that you try to control them. But the idea that you live a life where you're deeply concerned for the well-being of another, and that you're emotionally connected in some way, that you are invested in their well-being, I want to encourage you, take them in prayer with a real constant sense today. Let today be a day where you find yourself in extraordinary prayer for someone that you love. Think of who that person is and put them at the top of your mind. Pour out yourself to the Lord on their behalf with specificity. Have a wonderful day.